Coming up on today's episode of Airborne Unlimited, Florida Flight School offers chance to fly a TP-40 Warhawk. XP-82 Twin Mustang restoration update. And Louisiana wants investment money back from Bell. Hello, I'm Laura Hudson. It's August 27th, and this is Airborne Unlimited. Kissimmee, Florida-based T6 Flight School, Warbird Adventures Incorporated, and owner Thom Richard have added the fully dual-control, dual-cockpit Curtiss TP-40N Warhawk American Dream to their Warbird fleet. The aircraft is now based at the Kissimmee Gateway Airport and will be used in transition training to fighters and touring as a fully aerobatic airshow act. The mighty Warhawk will be available to fly for rated pilots and aspiring pilots alike. There are only 5 TP-40s known in existence today, and American Dream is the only TP-40 in the world offering dual instruction on a commercial basis to the general public. The addition of the classic fighter to the Warbird Adventures stable was unveiled at their Kissimmee facility on August 22nd to an unsuspecting crowd. We're confident the addition of a dual-control P-40 will benefit the Warbird industry tremendously, to increase safety in an otherwise mostly single-seat environment. I've toured various fighters on the airshow circuit for years, and I can't tell you how many people have come up to me and told me the P-40 is their absolute favorite aircraft, and they would do anything to fly one. Well, we've decided to do something to fulfill that dream, noted Thom Richard. After the break, Continental Motors breaks ground on the Blue Marlin project.
Concorde's recombinant gas RG series sealed battery technology produces a high-performance battery with the advantages of being pre-tested and fully charged at the factory. Find out more about Concorde's entire line of batteries at www.concordebattery.com. Concorde, the heart of your aircraft.
Sandia introduces the new SAI 340 Quattro TSO'd airspeed, attitude, altitude, and slip. With integral backup battery, safety never looked so good. See it now at www.sandia.aero.
Welcome back. If you have a story suggestion for Airborne Unlimited, Aero-TV, Airborne Unmanned, the AMA Drone Report, our website or podcast, just email to news-spy@aero-news.net. With so much news coming out of the aviation industry, we're summarizing some other interesting stories in a brief segment we call Around the Patch. A small ceremony was held this week at Continental Motors' Blue Marlin project in Mobile, Alabama, to break ground on its Blue Marlin project. Blue Marlin is the code name for a significant investment program that focuses on the future of Continental Motors Group. Many notable members of the community were represented at the groundbreaking ceremony, including Rhett Ross, President and CEO of Continental Motors Group. Former Lewis University Chair of the Board of Trustees, Russ Smythe, and his wife Dawn have made a historic investment in Lewis University, as they have pledged to give more than $5 million to the new College of Aviation, Science and Technology. This largest gift from a living individual in school history will serve the growing number of students in STEM programs and enhance Lewis University's national impact in these fields. The Reno Air Racing Association has announced the highly anticipated racing lineup for the 55th Steel National Championship Air Races, scheduled September 12th through 16th, 2018, at Reno State Airport. The event will feature 6 racing classes, including Unlimited, Jet, Sport, T6, Formula One, and Biplane, with speeds reaching over 500 miles per hour. Defending gold champions returning this year include Rick Vandam flying American Spirit in the Jet class, Jeff Lavelle flying Race 39 in the Sport class, John Lamar flying radial velocity in the T6 class, Lowell Slatter flying frayed knot in the Formula One class, and Andrew Bueller flying Phantom in the biplane class. On August 18th, students from across the U.S. competed in the UAS for STEMS program's national competition at the International Aero Modeling Center in Muncie, Indiana. The 2018 UAS for STEM Search and Rescue Challenge first-place finishers were Macintosh Multi-Rotor Team from Peachtree City, Georgia. Second-place finishers Quadbots are from Great Mills, Maryland, and third-place finishers St. Mary's Civil Air Patrol Squadron from Leonardtown, Maryland. Congratulations to Brandon Solon of Canton, Georgia, the recipient of the 2018 Dewey O. Broberg Junior Scholarship. Brandon attends Creekview High School. Well, that's it for today's trip around the patch. Now let's move on to the rest of the news. The years-long restoration of a rare XP-82 Twin Mustang is inching closer to completion, with a goal of having an airworthy airplane at the end of the process. Restorer Tom Reilly had hoped to have the airplane ready to fly for AirVenture this year, but was unable to do so. But with that deadline no longer a factor, Reilly says he plans to replace the original magnesium alloy wheels with modern aluminum rims that are currently being fabricated. Reilly explains his reasoning in a letter to Warbird News. After much thought, I have chosen a Warbird restoration facility and specialty machine shop in Cameron Park, California. Chuck Wall, the owner, has been specializing in making replacement wheels for Warbirds for a number of years. I ran my decision past John Eiler, our main machinist for your XP-82, and he agreed with my decision. Chuck has been making 32-inch by 8.8-inch wheels for F4U Corsairs and SPDs for a number of years, Reilly wrote. The total price for these two wheels will be approximately $19,000 with a 3 to 4 week delivery period. What were the chances of our wheels failing? Probably less than 0%. But after two known failures of this style wheel, one on an F7F Tiger Cat at Oshkosh, and more recently one on a TBM Avenger, I had no choice but to make this decision. After these messages, Louisiana wants investment money back from Bell.
There's a difference between charting a steady course and pushing for the ceiling. And for nearly a century, Hartzell Propeller has been defining that difference. It's in our passion for engineering and research and our dedication to testing the limits of performance. We are built on honor. We are Hartzell Propeller.
Based on the popular Sling 2 LSA, the Sling 4 was designed to be the most practical and desirable lightweight four-place experimental aircraft on the market. Find out more about this 115 horsepower turbocharged airplane at airplanefactory.com.
Welcome back. An economic development deal between Textron Bell Helicopter and the state of Louisiana is on the rocks, with the state saying the company has not created promised jobs and is in violation of the agreement. The decision was announced last week by Development Secretary Don Pierson, who said the decision followed 4 years of underperformance by the company. The state agreed to the incentive package with Bell in 2013, under the administration of Governor Bobby Jindal. Louisiana spent $26 million to build an assembly facility in Lafayette, and Bell said it would employ 115 workers at the plant. But currently, Pierson said, there are only 22 people employed at the plant, which does not even meet a lower job benchmark negotiated after the initial deal was closed. Pierson said the state is now trying to recover the millions of dollars it paid in incentives to attract the plant. Bell said it has not violated the terms of the deal with Louisiana, but with the loss of incentives, it has begun the process of closing the plant. Well, that's our program for today. Remember that Airborne Unlimited is streamed on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, alternating with Airborne Unmanned on Tuesday and the AMA Drone Report each Thursday. Additional breaking news bulletins may be posted for important stories that fall outside of our normal deadlines. If you're watching us on YouTube, please subscribe and do check us out on Facebook and Twitter. Get comprehensive, real-time, 24/7 coverage of the latest aviation and aerospace stories anytime at aero-news.net. We'll see you tomorrow.